What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball for Hobby Box Pick Your Team Break. This is a brand new red hot product coming out from Topps. The end of the line here for the 2024 products in that loaded rookie class. I'm glad to have everybody here today. Before we get started, let's go through our team owner list and say what's up to everybody. My guy Wayne Brimley in the house. With his Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. Josh Thompson with his Atlanta Braves in this one. A couple PC teams for the fellas right there. Baltimore Orioles is going to be Jorge Ortiz Hill in the house. Red Sox is Andy Babmos. Andy P, good to see you, brother. Landon Farley in the building with those Cubbies. Chicago Cubs going to Landon Farley. Other side of town in the Windy City, the White Sox is going to be Joe Hensel in this one. The Big Red Machine with Ellie De La Cruz going out to Bernard Newton Jr., Mr. Boom, shaka-laka-laka boom himself. Good luck, Bernard. Speaking of PC, those Cleveland Guardians, Trevor Jowers has got his in this one. Guardians, Trevor Jowers, tapping them tonight. Colorado Rockies is going to be Joe Hensel. The Detroit Tigers is Dennis Maurer in this one. Houston Astros going to Landon Farley. Todd Kramer has the Kansas City Royals, those Crown Royales going to Todd Kramer. The Halos, Los Angeles Angels is Dennis Maurer in this one. Los Angeles Dodgers with Shohei Ohtani going to Landon Farley. Taking it down to South Beach with the Miami Marlins, it's going to be Joe Hensel in this one. The Brew Crew, those Milwaukee Brewers going to Todd Kramer. The 2020 Twins, Minnesota Twins, headed to Jorge Ortiz Hill in this one. Jim Ciortino has his New York Mets. The Bronx Bombers, those New York Yankees, going to Landon Farley in this one. Oakland A's is going to be Dennis Maurer. The Philadelphia Phillies, also Dennis Maurer. Those Phillies. The Buccos, the Pittsburgh Pirates with Paul Skeens rookies. Peter Muldowney taking the Pirates in this one. San Diego Padres is going to be Dennis Maurer. Those Friars going to Dennis. San Francisco Giants, also Dennis Maurer. The Seattle Mariners is the Chris Rossetti Stone. Chris Rossetti with the Mariners. The Redbirds, St. Louis Cardinals is John Rucker. Got his team in this one. Tampa Bay Rays with Junior Caminero and Curtis Mead. Going to be Bernard Newton Jr. Kenneth O'Brien working with the Texas Rangers in this one. Good to see you, Kenneth. My guy Marcus Fulci has the Toronto Blue Jays. And those Washington Nationals is going to Terry Zona in this one. So everything ships with Roper's Rips. You're going to get all your cards in this break. Autograph or relic in every box. 225 cards in the base set. 24 packs of 9 cards. And here's bringing back the 1975 Topps design. It's a good one. Let me get a little swig here of my Gatorade before we get started. Couple things you need to know. Number one, we've got these new 2024 Prism WNBA hanger boxes. You know hangers got bangers. Looking for Caitlin Clark rookies. Some of the hottest cards on the market right now, to be completely honest with you. Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, and more in these. We've got these for $30 ripped and shipped if anybody wants personal boxes of Panini Prism WNBA tomorrow in our eBay store. If you saw that break yesterday, you're going to want to get in this one. This is the basketball product of the year, 2024-25, totally certified basketball premium box auction. It's going to be over in our eBay store. All 30 NBA teams are available and up for auction. Auctions start at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern tomorrow on Sunday. Teams go off in 2-minute intervals. It'll actually be 9:02 with those Atlanta Hawks, Boston Celtics 9:04, Brooklyn Nets 9:06. You get the drift. 2-minute intervals alphabetically all the way to 10 o'clock. Make sure you go put some bids down on your team in that one. And for all you football fans, tomorrow we got a Pick Your Team box dropping here in the Pick Your Team break dropping here in the group at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We haven't ripped this one yet. The all-new 2024 Topps Finest Football, featuring possible autographs from the Rookie of the Year NFL superstar Jaden Daniels, one of the hottest rookies in several years there in football. 2 autos per box in these. That's going to be dropping again at 12:30 p.m. Eastern if you're interested in that and you want to check out a price preview. We got one pinned up in the featured section of the group now. Without any further ado, I just need y'all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old Jim Hands. Let's get it on, Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now. So I'm going to rip these from the side because there's usually like a box topper in each one of these. Sometimes it's actually a buyback card from the 75 set. You'll get like an original 1975 Topps card sometimes. So we'll open this up and see what we've got on top. We did, and I just gave that a nice little intro. How about Andy Thornton here? Cubs. Landon Farley, you see the 50th anniversary logo right there on the buyback. So this actually came from the 75 top set. Landon Farley taking the Cubs in this one. He'll get our first hit on the board with Andy Thornton. Nice one, Landon. All right, let's pull our packs out. I'm going to rip open quite a few at one time. Now with these, we're going to get a lot more hits than you're accustomed to seeing. 700 through 725 is actually the short print high number cards in these. Of course not. Look at those gem hands, Joe Hensel. Still in great shape. So let's go ahead and open. Well, I'll open one pack or a couple packs here at the beginning. These are hard to get open. I'll open a couple packs here at the beginning that we'll slow roll, and then we'll speed it up for you. All right. If I can get them open. These are always the hardest packs to open that Topps creates. All right. They're like, I don't even know what they're made out of. Okay, so these blues are exclusive to the hobby that you're going to see right there. All right, Cade Smith for the Guardians. I'm not going to go this extensively through every single base card and make y'all be here all day, but through the first couple of packs, I just want to kind of give you a good look at the cards. Again, the 1975 Topps design. There's Yariel Rodriguez, rookie Darrell Hernandez, Alex Bregman. This is the blues that I'm talking about. These are exclusive to the hobby. Short print. It says white border there. See that? White border. We'll look through at the end of each box and go back through and look at the back of them to make sure we don't have any variations, because sometimes they can be very hard to spot. Like there'll be color variations where the color is different, team variations, all kinds of different stuff, image. So we'll go back through afterwards. But these are white border variations. I guess that's that part right there. Kevin Ginkel, Diamondbacks, Wayne Brimley taking the first one of those. Logan O'Hoppe, Rowdy Tellez. There's Cole Winn, rookie for the Rangers, Ramon Laureano. Let's open another pack. Let's slow roll one more, and then we'll open a few. Kind of build up a stack over there. Another one of those blues right there. Wilson Contreras, Miguel Garcia, Kevin Pillar, Gavin Sheets, Elois Montero. That's going to be our white border. As you can see, it says white border there. Christian Scott. Brandon Pfaadt getting the start tonight for the Diamondbacks. I got him on my fantasy team, Wayne. Nick Martini and Nick Nastrini. Landon Farley, you up in here? How's the start to the fantasy season going for you? So far, so good. For the Gold Gloves, that's the name of my team, y'all. The Gold Gloves. Better watch out. I'm probably going to have to use this on every single pack. That sucks, but it's all good. We'll stack them right here. Open a few of these at one time. Should see plenty of refractors and parallels in these. Hope everybody's doing good today. I wanted to get this one in before the Elite Eight, after the Sweet 16, fitting it in that window so we didn't interfere with the March Madness going on. I haven't even checked our bracket pool today to see who was winning. I know GP was winning, and I was right on his tail as well. So y'all better be, if your bracket's busted, you better be pulling for me and GP to win that bracket if you're in it. Because we're going to, if GP or I win, we're going to give away that break credit. We're going to do a random draw if one of us wins. So we would be the people's champions. So if your bracket's busted, pull for ours, and you still got a shot at some break credit. I want to say we both have Florida to win it all. I couldn't pick Duke. I think they're the best team. Florida was playing best at the end of the season. Duke is just so big. They really lock you down defensively. Their size is something to really you have to contend with out there, though. What do you guys and girls think? Landon. He's got all three franchises dominant. Who do you guys and girls think is going to win it all now that we're down to the Elite Eight? I still have 4 of my picks in the Survivor pool. The problem is it's been so chalky that there's still it started with 343 in my Survivor pool. I think it's down to 130 something now. So there's still a lot of people, and I'm sure most people have very similar outcomes designed. So I don't even know if we're going to get one single Survivor this year in my Survivor. It's always one of my favorite things every year is the March Madness Survivor pools. If you've never been in one of those, you need to get in. They're awesome. Might have to do one for the group next year. Maybe we should do Survivor instead of brackets. That might be a good idea. So fun. But I know you have to pay for them to run the Survivor pool, and the one that I'm in, you like have to pay the host company or whatever to run it. So I don't know if that's the best idea or not. All right. Two more packs here, and then we'll get through our cards. I don't think I saw anything super thick out of this, so maybe we've got an autograph in here. You hit those real one autographs, and they're super collectible. This is like a collector set, you know. Isaiah kind of Falefa. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to get plenty of these. White Sox to $6.99. One of the reasons I'm excited about this set, and I know a lot of people are, all of the parallels and refractors to $674 of $6.99 here. Luis Robert Jr. That's going to be for the Chicago White Sox. That's Joe Hensel in this one. He's slumming it, and he's coming out with the hits already. Nice hit, Joe. All right. Ronald Acuna Jr. setting the combo record there. Braves, Josh Thompson taking that one. There's a nice Jackson Merrill rookie. We take all of these we can get. We'll get all your rookies sorted separately after the break. I might even start a pot. Well, it's not take too much time. I'll get them pulled out, and we'll get all of those top rookies taken care of for you. Reds rookies, that's Ketel Marte. Or I'm sorry, which Marte is that? Noelvi. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Ketel, definitely not a rookie. And Ellie De La Cruz. We'll mix those up, all those inserts like that. We'll split them up between the owners. All right, next little stack here. Jackson Rutledge. TJ Hopkins. Shota Imanaga. I'm a Shota Pulla Cubs. Landon Farley has him in this one. 2024 rookie infielders. That's Colt Keith, Justin Foscue, Tyler Fitzgerald, and Lucan Baker. Nice one right there. Rookie pitchers, MacArthur, McMillan, Cruz, and Bolin. Again, we'll split all of those up between the owners. And if it comes down to it, Jackson Churio there, rookie for the Brewers that we don't have enough to split up. I'll roll the die for you during the sort, okay? All right, we have a white parallel. I don't know what these are numbered to anymore. These are called, also called white border. I wonder if they got an error on the the blue ones, because these say white border, and they're definitely a blue border. So I wonder if that's a mistake. Seems like there was something like that in the first set, wasn't there? Like one of them was misnamed. Justin Turner here, white border. Justin Turner for the Mariners is going to be the Chris Rossetti Stone Jerickson Profar there. All right, let's just slide back through. I'm going to go super fast, make sure we don't have any of those variations here. I can always spot them. It's really the only way to fully figure it out, because you can miss them. It's hard to know what, keep up with what the colors are and all of that stuff. One's just darker. It's not a variation or anything. Here we go. See what I mean? So this Jerickson Profar is a variation. If you'll look right here, you can probably barely see it. I can barely see it. Read it, and I'm in the room. But it says color right there. So it probably means that the brown, the shades of brown are flip-flopped. Probably on the base version, it's got the darker one down here and the lighter one up there. Jerickson Profar, Padres, Dennis Maurer with the variation. Let's go, Dennis. Nice one. I don't know how many of those you get per box, if it's one or two. We got a white border coming here for Marcus Stroman. Bronx Bombers, New York Yankees. That's Landon Farley with the white border parallel. Ryan Fernandez, Irving Lopez, and Naoyuki Uwasawa making his way into this set. Next parallel going to be Ryan Fernandez to $6.99 for those St. Louis Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez, rookie. Let's go Cardinals. John Rucker getting on the board. Let's go, John. Ryan Fernandez. Fred Lynn files. If you enjoy this heritage, we're going to have a half case. Oh, here we go. Another parallel. Lance Lynn for the St. Louis Cardinals. Also to $6.99. Cardinals, John Rucker. 2 parallels here. Let's go, John. What is this? Perfectly programmed Ellie De La Cruz. I haven't opened enough of these to know if this is just like our regular insert. I'm assuming it is. The big red machine going to Bernard Newton Jr. The short print ones that don't have this, that have the city name on the front, don't have any distinction on the back. Very easy to miss. Okay, so the good news is here, we'll try to spot them again, but all your cards are shipping with me. So if one of them's in there, you'll get it. You'll get it. Recently, just an example, one of our Topps baseball breaks, you know, when you do the jumbo hobby cases, there's like 2,400 cards, 12 in a full case, 12 and a half. We go, Dalton Thompson got a gold mirror, super short print in his stack. That was from like, Andrew McCutcheon. Came to him in the mail. He had to show me. But we 99% of the time we catch them. But again, some of these are easy to miss, like you were saying there. Was it Lance Lynn? Or Fred Lynn, I'm sorry. I put that over there in the insert pile. But I appreciate you calling that out for me, Kenneth. Good look. Tyler Glass now. You guys can also watch for that. I'm not going to flip through them so fast that we can't see the card. Okay, so we got a corner damage on this Tyler Black right here for the Brewers. Tyler Black. Brew Crew is Todd Kramer, but it's a little nip on the corner there, Todd. Eduardo Rodriguez, Vladdy, who likes to potty? Blue Jays, Marcus Fulci does. He likes to potty. All right. I'm probably going to have to start wearing my glasses when I go through these. You know, hard to see. I now am a glasses wearer. Well, actually, I say that loosely. Oh. There's a hit. There's an autograph. Well, I'm not going to miss those either. Let's make sure I can get one there at the end. So, our autograph, Nationals. Terry Zona on the board with the Jackson Rutledge. That was an easy one to miss. See how thin that blue ink is right there? Jackson Rutledge. It was an autograph pack. Washington Nationals, Terry Zona. Taking the Jackson Rutledge rookie blue ink right here. Nice one, Terry. That's why I always go back and double check on these heritage. Okay, right off the bat, on top, Anthony Veneziano for the Kansas City Royals and Todd Kramer. Let's go, Todd. These are cool cards, you guys. Okay, this one is going to be to 225. New York Mets, Joey Wendell. Joey Wendell to 225, 102 of 225. I was saying about the glasses, I knew my eyesight was a little worse lately at dark, you know, and I went to do my driver's test to renew my license, and I failed the eye test. Had to go get a prescription to get my license. Elias Diaz for the Rockies, and I feel like I'm going to have to start wearing them even more often when I do these breaks like this. Jackson Holiday, there we go. Jackson Holiday, rookie on the board. Baltimore Orioles, Jorge. Let's go, Jorge. We'll make sure we get him top loaded up for you in the sort. All right, another parallel coming. Lots of parallels in this year's set, more than ever before, especially in the hobby. Of $6.99, Baltimore Orioles, Kyle Stowers. 272. I almost got some of the retail of this. You know, I don't love breaking the retail baseball. What is this one? I was like, this has got to be something. This is a, it says white border, but did they just print white border on all of them? It's actually like a teal border. Eduardo Rodriguez, D-backs, Wayne Brimley taking that one. I think, nice Wyatt Langford rookie there for the Rangers. I know Kenneth wants a few of those. He wants an autograph, really, though. Graham Pauley. I think there's like 5 numbered cards per hobby box, 1 per retail box, if I'm not mistaken. Kyle Stowers. So if you do enjoy this, on Tuesday, we'll have a half case Pick Your Player break dropping in our eBay store. It'll be a 7-day auction. You'll have 7 days. It's all 700 plus players on the list we're going to have in the auction. So have at it. Have at it. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Lane Thomas, that's another one of those, isn't it? Sure is. Lane Thomas on the white border, a.k.a. teal border. Those must be a Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This must be fairly common. I top-loaded up that first one, but we'll wait till after the break if there's going to be that many of them. That's one of the cool things about this Heritage product. Lots of cool variations and things like that. Also, we'll get them spread out for you. I'll make sure after the break, like this Pedro Pages right here, 700 to 725 are short print. They're not super short print, but they are shorter than the base set. This is a collector's type product that people love putting together the sets on. A lot of people like to put together, Series 1 or the low number and high number together even. But, definitely a set builder type product. Nick Martinez, the Young Hoo Lee with the rookie there. How about a Cedar Rafaela rookie here for the Boston Red Sox? That's going to be Andy Patmos. I'm glad that baseball's getting into full swing. I've got the Topps Tribute coming. That release is going to be next month. Already got my cases ordered of that. Harmon Killebrew for the Minnesota Twins. That's next up. Bowman will be coming up in May. We're going to have Topps Chrome Black. Should be the end of April, beginning of May. Justin Martinez. This one is $275. So the black parallels here, the only place that you're going to find that. These are hobby exclusive, I'm pretty sure. Justin Martinez. Another one for the D-backs and Wayne Brimley. This has been this particular set right here has been a tough one to get my hands on, and I'm always tentative to order stuff from the secondary market when it comes to these things like this. You know what I mean? I just feel like there's always somebody could there's a Jordan Beck short print. Somebody could try to weigh. I don't know if they probably all weigh the same. They try to do a better job now of even the autograph and relic boxes weighing the same, but someone could open what they got until they pull a big hit or an autograph or something and then sell the rest. Although that could also sometimes be bad too, because a lot of times you get a lot of good hits in one case, you get fire cases. So I don't love the secondary market, but this is one, if the prices will go down just a little bit. I know there's a lot of scalpers in on this that just there's a million of them who have their boxes all listed at the same price. So something's going to have to give there soon. And I'll try to get some more of this. Again, we will have the half case break of it going up on eBay this Tuesday. So this isn't the last break of it, but we do have a limited number of breaks based on what we normally would, just based on the availability of the product and how popular it was. All right, this one we're going to have an actual box topper, my favorite. These are so fun to ship. Astros, Landon Barley taking the Jordan Alvarez there. Landon with the both box toppers so far. Yeah, I figured so. I think it was Kenneth, wasn't it like that? If my memory, they kind of all blend together for me, but if my empty box, if my memory serves me correct, in the low number, it was also like that. Like they had, it all said white border, or at least a few of them did. It was kind of weird that they didn't correct that to me, but you know. So it's I don't even know if you could call that an error. It's like a misprint, I guess, because usually error cards were like, they correct it. So that's the difference in an error and a misprint. Like an error card, you'd find in a much shorter abundance because the company would go back. They'd see the error and then they'd go back and, print the correct version of it. And this one, they're probably just all going to be like that forever. So it's not a true error in the sense of like it's going to bring you more value or anything like that. You know what I mean? I did watch a few box openings, like the where people open a box and go through it. So I am somewhat familiar with this, and of course I've been opening Heritage for years, so it isn't our first rodeo with it. But this is the this is the hottest I've ever seen a Heritage product, to say the least. But again, 5 numbered 5 parallels. We actually got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 out of that one. 5 and 5 refractors, and that black refractor was the 6th one. It's pretty good. So there's a little more bang for the buck in this one. Plus, it's the last product again of 2024, which is just one of the most loaded rookie classes that we've had in a long time. You know what I mean? Once you added in Paul Skeens on top of Jackson Holiday and all his rookie teammates, Jackson Holiday, and then you got Jackson Merrill, Jackson Cheerio, all the Jacksons, Ellie De La Cruz, Wyatt Langford. Evan Carter has rookies in it. I mean, I could look down here through the list, through the whole team. Jason Dominguez. It's just a never-ending list of rookie talent. A lot of guys who would be the top rookie in other years are like the 4, 5, 6 most sought-after rookie in this 2024 stuff. I already see some guys from 2025 class that we opened in the Series 1 who are coming out to some hot starts that may catch some fire early on. Going to be some guys to come up and surprise us out of this 2025 class. They sure do love that Skeens, don't they? I don't know who loves the Skeens more, Peter Muldowney or Landon Farley. Landon's in here. He had the most spot on Paul Skeens Halloween costume. It couldn't have been any better. It was the best. He had the little stash going on with it, and it was good. Top should have shared that. Stuck to my hand there. Yeah, I know. What is that, Joe? You're watching this break over in our YouTube channel. We invite you to come over to Facebook, where we're having this chat right now. We got a community, about 2,100 members over here, something like that, of hardcore collectors. And this is where we drop these Pick Your Team breaks. Of course, we do our eBay breaks as well. And you can find the link to our Facebook group and our eBay store up there in the description on our YouTube page. You can also find it in the description here on this video, along with our Instagram page as well, where we like to share photos, clips, things like that. All right, first pack here. A Yuki Matsui. Ooh, got a parallel right off the bat. How about a Mark Canha. Mark Canha. It's a $6.99. 111 of 699. I believe he's going to get some run here at the beginning of the season. Mike Schmidt, perfectly programmed insert for the Phillies. Dennis Maurer, that Tigers hit right there is also Dennis Maurer. Dennis start for us here tonight. All right. Now and then, Garcia explodes for 3 home runs and 5 hits. That's going to be Adolis Garcia for Kenneth O'Brien. I'm making sure. See, they've all got these autographs on here, so when they're pencil thin, it's tough to spot them. You can always spot them from the back if you miss the front. I know people complain to me about that opening themselves. Like, how are you supposed to decipher that from an actual auto if you didn't know, you know? Keaton Wynn, white border there for the San Francisco Giants. That's going to be Dennis Maurer. And, of course, back in 1975, it was fine to have this because they didn't have autograph inserts in the product, you know. Rowdy Tellez, Cole Wynn, Ramon Laureano. Give this the old run through. Sure we don't have any variations. So nothing there. Next stack. Victor Scott II, Aaron Nola, Connor Kaiser. How about a Chris Sell on the white right there? Atlanta Braves, Josh Thompson taking the white border. Chris Sell, Michael King. Do they still have the black borders in here? Those are usually shorter print. Bob Gibson there on the insert for the Cardinals, and John Rucker. John with a few hits here to start us off tonight. Guardians, Lane Thomas. He's from Tennessee right here in Knoxville. To $6.99, 147 of $6.99. That one's going to go to Trevor Jowers. The Fred Lynn files for Boston and Andy Potmos. We need to pull a Fred Lynn autograph, don't we? Here we go. There's another autograph. Hey, we're banging on these autographs, aren't we? This time it's going to be Tristan Gray. Hey, Marlins. Joe Hensel, get yourself on the board, bro. Tristan Gray. Rookie autograph there. Miami Marlins. That's Joe. Let's go, Joe. Joe has a knack for picking some of those cheaper teams and hitting with them. He always does that. Always. I don't say that lightly. He always does that. All right. Keep it rolling here. Teoscar Hernandez. There's a nice one for the Dodgers. Team color match on the blue border right there. Dodgers, Landon Farley with that one. And Matt Sauer. There's another team color match for the Royals. Todd Kramer. Teoscar Hernandez, last year's home run derby champion. He's already on the board with one homer this season as well. I think one. Did he hit one in the opening series? I can't remember. The top loader's got a little bang on it. He hit one in this series. I can't remember if he hit one in the opening series or not. I want to say he did, so he may have two on the board. Oscar Hernandez. End of that top loader box. It's okay. We got more ready to roll. Let's check for any variations here on these. It's a fun set. So I'm into the collector side of things, so I know this can be a fun one for the collectors. So nothing in that little stack right there. Adam Duvall. On top, there's another Shota Imanaga. Jackson Merrill for the Padres right behind him. Shota Cubby, of course. And the Yanks. How about a Luke Weaver? Landon Farley taking the Luke Weaver 178 of 225. And speaking of Landon Farley, we took on a consignment for him this week. We've had some nice cards in the store, including an Ellie De La Cruz Yellow Crackle rookie card. It actually already sold, but had a pretty nice consignment in there. It's a new program that we're going to be starting. We can't take on too much at one time, but if you are so Corbin Carroll here for the Arizona Diamondbacks behind that Kyle Freeland for the Rockies and Joe Hensel, Diamondbacks Wayne Brimley. If you are a collector, if you get into breaks and you got a big set, a bunch of cards that you are looking to move, Grayson Rodriguez for the Baltimore Orioles that you want to use to get yourself into breaks. We have a huge following on eBay. Jackson Churio, Kenta Maeda, a great reputation. And we're able to move these cards for you. We will do it in exchange for break credit. Now, it's not going to be something where we pay out. But if you've got, I know that liquidation can be a huge obstacle for a lot of people, not only just because, like, you know, the know-how and everything, but finding the time to list all your cars, to take the pictures properly, like studio quality pictures, get the listings looking right, get them going out to the people so that they can see them in the right way. I would be happy to help you with that in exchange for break credit. All you got to do, so of course there's some fees and things associated with eBay, but if you've got cards that are worth $20 plus, even higher end preferably, and you're looking to move them in exchange for break credit, hit me up. We'll see what we can do to help you out, okay? We would be happy to help you liquidate some of that stuff you've got sitting around collecting dust that you want to move but can't find the time or just can't figure it out. We've got a great reputation, or a top-rated seller on eBay, the largest selling platform in the world. I know a lot of you don't need that you're very savvy with this and selling yourselves, but so I'm not talking to you. But for those of you that do need a little bit of help, hit me up. We'll do it in exchange for break credit. Jason Foley for the Detroit Tigers, Dennis Maurer. And you can ask Landon. It's going well. We've sold some pretty good cards for him so far, and it's stacking up into some nice break credit that he used to get into this break today. So he was the first one I wanted to try it out with, and it's going well. So we'd be happy to help any of our other members out with the same. Paul Skeens, there he is, the first Skeensy for the Pirates right there. That's going to be Peter Muldowney, the first Skeens that I've seen anyway. Jackson Churio, nice 2024 Brewers team card right there. Are you talking about Teoscar had one earlier this week as well? So he's on your fantasy team too, huh, Joe? So we'll be pulling for him, both of us together, huh? Get a couple of these cards top loaded up. Kyle Freeland. And Luke Weaver here. Paul Skeens, rookie performers. There we go. Nice insert right there for Peter Muldowney. Nice hit, Peter. A couple Skeens coming back-to-back here. Back-to-back stacks. Yoshinobu, Yamamoto, and there's Yu Darvish. There's the black parallels that we were talking about. They're exclusive to Hobby. 51 of 75 for Yu Darvish right there. San Diego Padres. That's Dennis Maurer. Judge had 3 homers today. Ugh, I don't think I'm playing against him. I'm playing against Shohei this week. But not Judge, thankfully. Landon is the commissioner of my league. Landon Farley, the guy in the break that I was just talking about, and they've been doing it for a long time. So I kind of came in. I don't have any like of the top stars because those guys were kind of already taken. But I do have, Lindor, Tucker, some guys like that, Logan Gilbert. And I've been able to sort of every year kind of build. I know how to play, and I'm sort of able to build every year a good team. Despite not having one of the top couple of players. Although last year after the slow start that he's always accustomed to, Lindor got going pretty good. And Kyle Tucker was having an MVP-type season. There's another Jackson Holiday before he unfortunately went down with injury. So we got some players. Hey, nice one right there, Kenneth. Wyatt Langford. That's the team color match, blue border. Short print for you, brother. Let's go. Kenneth O'Brien, that's his guy, Wyatt Langford. What's the question, John? I didn't see one if you put one out. Michael Lorenzen, that's a blue border there for the Royals, and Todd Kramer. There's another Wyatt Langford rookie on the board. All right, let's look for any variations. I don't see any in that stack. Some of the short print 700 plus ones, like a Tobias Myers right there. Okay. All right. Box number 3. Let's go. Nice little 4:30 matinee break here today. Let's see what we got on top here. Yandy Diaz, Tampa Bay Rays for Bernard Newton Jr. Bernard with the Yandy. So pretty good so far for you, Joe Hensel. Those gym hands must be doing all right, bro. Empty box. Those old gym hands must be doing all right. Sounds like we may have a gym. I don't know if it's going to be Gym Mint or a 9 from that Skeens and Dylan Cruz to 25 that we pulled. Bernard and Dalton hit it together, and we sent it off to melded off to Golden for them. Bernard took care of everything, the paperwork and the contract, and we melded off to Golden for them. So it'll be up for auction here pretty soon. Landon Knack for the Dodgers. Going to Landon Farley. A little Landon to Landon action on the blue border right there. Nice one, Landon. Team color match. Trevor Rogers. Okay, I need to open some packs, don't I? Did you have a question, John Rucker? I didn't see it. If you did, I saw you put a couple question marks up. But I don't know if you had a question, it didn't pop up for me. So apologies. Love this set. Got football action for you tomorrow. Topps Finest Football. 2 hobby boxes. Pick your team break. Got some good pricing on that. That's going to drop at 12:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow here in the group. Got a price preview up for you now that you can check out in the featured section. Give you some more information about the cards and the drop. 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Our Sunday breaks, we try to do them about 12:30. People get out of religious services there on the East Coast. Try to keep that in mind for folks. And then usually at 12 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, I know that doesn't cater to all of the West Coast folks necessarily. There's a Paul Skeens. Just pull him off top. No point in putting him back in the pile, is there? Make sure there wasn't any variation on that last one either. It looks good. So who y'all think's going to win it all this year? This would be a good time to do some break credit giveaway. $20 break credit. $20 break credit. If you can guess the autograph or the variation that comes out in this box. Throw them down in the chat right now. Throw your guesses down. I'll give everybody one guess. And if you can guess the player from the autograph or the relic. Looks like we may have a thick card right there. I don't necessarily know that it's a relic. I think it's thicker than a typical relic. Be interested to see what that is. If you can guess whatever that is, we'll give you $20 in free break credit that you can use on any of our in-group breaks here at Roper's Ribs. So throw them down in the chat. Take a guess. Take a shot at some break credit. People hit them all the time. See how crimp that up that pack is? I don't know what they did with that one. Give it a whirl. Throw your players down in the chat. Wason win. Wason win, you wascally wabbit, Joe Hensel. You wascally wabbit, Joe Hensel. Wason win. My favorite cardinal. I know he meant Mason win. All right. So we got Bobby Witt, Mason Wynn, Ellie De La Cruz, Davis Schneider, Kyle Manzardo. That was a sweet typo, man. You set me up, man. I'm not that funny, so you got to set me up for when I can be, you know? I'm just joking. All right. John Wayne signature. I mean, why not? Jordan Lawler, Abby's in the house. What's up, Abby? Coach Brimley. Abby coaching some girls flag football this year. Let's go, Abby. Coach Brimley following in her dad's footsteps. When I say Coach Brimley, I'm going to have to start specifying now, huh? You know, I'm sure you probably know who this is, Abby, but Jennifer King. She's the first female NFL football coach. She's a running backs coach for, I don't know who she's with now. I want to say the Bears, but she's a friend of mine. She came into Guilford College to play basketball the same year I did. She was on the women's team. I think she's from Greensboro there. Yeah, we're friends, acquaintances. Of course, I haven't seen her in many years, but she's the first women's football coach in the NFL. Very proud of her. Nice girl. Quinn Priester. Jay Dirty. All right, Jared Kellenick's going to get on the board for the Braves here to $6.99. Josh Thompson taking the Jared Kellenick. Had high hopes for him in Seattle. Maybe he can live up to some of those in Atlanta here. Shohei Ohtani, MVP award winner. That's an Angel Shohei for Dennis Maurer. Let's go, Dennis. Shota Imanaga. Cubbies. Chicago Cubs, Landon Farley taking that Shota there. Yeah. Landon. Yeah, we didn't do a spot for that. We have to random it, wouldn't we? You get the break credit. I mean, that's something. Michael Bush on top there. How about a white border? Carlos Santana, Minnesota Twins. That's Jorge Ortiz Hill there. Cam Eden. Shota Imanaga and Jackson Merrill. They run together in the print run, I see. So I'm pretty sure we pulled them together 2 or 3 times now. Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Nassim Nunez. Rangers team card there. Jared Kellenick. Yeah. She was a good basketball player. Really good basketball player. It's getting hot in here. My palms are sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Oh. Don't see any variations there. Move this stack up here so I don't knock it over. A lot of cards to sort and ship. I remember doing full case breaks of this stuff last year, and I was like, because I ship everything, you know. I was like, oh, never again. Half case limit if I'm shipping all cards. So there are a lot of people that break with us for that simple fact. Like they're collectors. They like putting together the sets. They like getting all their cards. And I guess I was about to say, I won't say most, but I guess most breakers on stuff like this in Series 1, they don't ship all the cards. All right, so whatever that is, we'll leave that heater right there for the next stack. Adam Duval. All right, got a little parallel action coming to $6.99 here for Michael Lorenzen. Kansas City Royals, Michael Lorenzen, Todd Kramer taking the parallel. Now and then, Domingo German, Jackson Churio. Hey, another black one right here for Keaton Wynn, to 75. San Francisco Giants, that's Dennis Maurer. Keaton Wynn, hobby exclusive black. And the Michael Lorenzen as well. I'm definitely digging the amount of parallels here in the hobby. All right, let's see what we got here? Mitchell Parker for the Nats. J.D. Davis. All right, here we go. It is going to be a relic, and it's going to be Will Smith. L.A. Dodgers. That's Landon Varley with the Clubhouse Collection. Will Smith. This is a thick relic. Will Smith. I don't think anybody picked Will, did they? Look back through here. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, Abby, if you ever, I don't know if you've ever watched Hard Knocks, but she was on one of the seasons there recently, within the past couple of years. She was one of the coaches there. Featured on the show. I want to say it was the Bears she was with. She was with maybe the Panthers. She actually played football. They had a women's football league that started up there and somewhere in the Piedmont Triad in North Carolina. And she was a player. Good athlete in general, you know. I'm sure she could probably play about any sport she wants to. Graham Pauley, San Diego Padres. Dennis Maurer with the blue border parallel. Tyler Glasnow. Okay, well, White Sox, Liam Hendricks to $6.99. White Sox, Joe Hensel. And Harmon Killebrew. Washington Senators right there. Harmon Killebrew. Liam Hendricks. All right, so we do have one of those. I don't know if it's teal or aqua. Red Sox, Andy Patmos. With the I want to wait till after the break on all those. I forget. I'm a top-loading machine. All right. To 225. This time it's going to be Corey Lee. Chicago White Sox, Joe Hensel. Taking another one. Corey Lee. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, L.A. Dodgers. Dodgers is Landon Varley. Okay, here's a cool one. We'll since this one is okay. First, it's the Houston Astros. Never mind. I was gonna say we'd random it off, but it's one team, and the Houston Astros is Landon Varley. Jackson Holiday, another rookie for him once again. Aqua, Kenneth says. I was gonna be like, Kenneth, do you know? But he steps up. Kenneth is gonna have to be one of my go-tos now. All right. I'm looking forward to some Elite Eight basketball tonight. I'm going to fire up the grill. There's another Wyatt Langford rookie. Do a little steak. Lobster tail. The Fred Lynn Files, Boston Red Sox. Maybe a couple baked potatoes and some grilled veggies. You know, I used to think of lobster tail as like, man, lobster tail. But now I'll tell you what, you can get lobster tail cheaper than you can beef pretty much. You know, back in the day, lobster tail wasn't even a delicacy. It was like... what they fed to just like the common folks in the kingdom. The things you learn here at Roper's Rips. Okay, we do have a variation right here. It's Tyler Glasnow. Image variation. Let's go, Landon. Tyler Glasnow. So that's a different image than you're going to find on his base. Nice one, brother. Glasnow. Image variation. Throw him up there on the board. I went through all these, didn't I? We'll double check it again just to make sure. Gotta concentrate. My son, he's like 5 months old, and when he concentrates really hard, he'll like if he's trying to grab something or something, he'll be like, makes this noise. It's hilarious. Like reaching, Here's another high print, or high number, short print, Robert Suarez. And some of those high prints, I wonder if 700 is the cutoff or the start. All right, another little stack here. Yes, sir, Trevor. I was actually just talking about that earlier. I've already got the Topps Tribute. I've got a couple cases of it ordered for us, and I'll order some Topps Chrome Black as well this week. So, yes, we will have both of those releases, brother. We'll have every release for you always, pretty much. There's some things that I just, I don't like to break because, hey, it's got like one card in it or something like that. That's for personals. Those aren't even for breaks, you know what I mean? But both of those, Tribute and Chrome Black, we will have both of those products for you. And then shortly thereafter, there's a Bobby Hobby Witt Jr. for the Kansas City Royals. Todd Kramer. Bowman Baseball should be coming out too. Saw the cover for it come out last week. Ryan Kirkering there. Let's take another shot at some break credit for this last box. Evan Phillips. There's been lots of Dodgers blue team color matches for you, Landon. Evan Phillips there on that one. Let's take another shot at some break credit, y'all. Throw your guesses down in the chat for this last box, number 4. If you guess the autograph or the relic, we'll give you $20 in free break credit that you can use on any of our upcoming breaks here in the group. Throw them down. Throw them down in the chat. I'll give you a second here. Rehydrate. Hydrate. I probably won't do player breaks for Tribute and Chrome Black because there aren't as many cards in those. But those are good releases. Sometimes I know a lot of people like it when there's not a million cards, when it's just straight to the punch, Those are more like that. So we probably won't do player breaks of those, but we'll do pick your team breaks here in the group. We'll probably do some player breaks for Bowman Baseball. Justin Martinez for Wayne. Kenneth O'Brien sticking with Davis Schneider. I like it, Kenneth. I like it a lot. Throw them down. Throw them down in the chat. You got to put a new guess in to be eligible. Trey Turner for the Phillies. Phillies! Dennis Maurer taking the box topper. Big Christmas. John Kinsey Noel. Is he in 2024, Trevor? I think you're in a different year. We're going back into time with this release. I don't know that he's in 2024. I could be wrong, but I don't think he's on this checklist. Empty box. Again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong plenty. But I don't think he's in this one. I'll give you another guess. I sure will, Wayne. Who was your guess? Oh, Justin Martinez. Wayne's confident over there. He's like, you let me know if I win. He's feeling a Justin Martinez coming. Basketball banquet. Been to a few of those in my day. We always used to have ours at the Ramsey Center up in Cullowhee, Liston Ramsey Center. Really nice complex. It gets a little older now, but it is still really quality gym. Not just multi-purpose, Concerts, conferences, guest speakers. I don't do any hockey or anything up there, but there used to be an outside skating rink. I don't know if they still get that one rolling in the wintertime or not. Any more guesses? Trevor Jowers, did you want to make another guess? Because again, I don't think Noel is in this. I want you to get a shot. What time is it right now? 5:36. I'm going to have y'all out of here in time for the Elite Eight. Some good games last night, too. But Tennessee really looked good. Got 3 more packs to open, and then we'll dig in here to our final box. Paul Skeens on top again. Pittsburgh Pirates, Peter Muldowney, Paul Skeens. Okay, Manzardo it is. Yeah, I don't think we'll find any Big Christmas in this one. Pretty sure he's only in 2025. To $6.99, this one's going to be Leody Taveras. Texas Rangers, Kenneth O'Brien with the hit. Garrett Cole, pitcher for the Yankees, Landon Farley. Shea Langoliers, Oakland A's, Dennis Maurer. Raisel Iglesias. Okay, here's our black hobby exclusive. Kevin Pillar. LA Angels. Kevin Pillar. Angels in this one is Dennis Maurer with the black. Hobby exclusive to 75. Jerkson Profar. All right, another hit coming here. They're popping out, aren't they? $6.99. Lamont Wade Jr., San Francisco Giants. Lamont Wade Jr., Giants is Dennis Maurer. Let's go, Dennis. Jackson Holiday. Another rookie there for Jackson Holiday. Hey, a mini. I haven't hit one of these yet. Come Argo on the mini. So I actually have some mini sleeves over here. This one looks a little larger, but let's see if it fits. I got those mini sleeves in a separate package. I've done those tops 206 or whatever. This one may be a little too big for it. It is, yeah. We'll just have to put that one in a regular one. Yeah, I did those Topps 206 cards, and they're supposed to send you a set of mini-sized top loaders with those, and I just never got them. And they sent them in a separate package after we had already done a break, so I've got some of those in case we ever hit any other minis. That's cool, though. Come Argo, Minnesota Twins. Those 2020 Twins is Jorge Ortiz Hill in this one. Nice hit, Jorge. Come Argo. It's been a fun break. You never know what's around the corner in this one, I feel like. Lamont Wade Jr. for the Giants. Let's go back through here. I didn't see anything super thick, so maybe we're getting another auto in this one. It's a high number for Robert Suarez once again. You always like to see some variations when you can hit them. Tobias Myers again. Connor Kaiser. I don't know if the Connor Kaiser is the last number of the regular print or the first number of the high series. It might be 1/25. It's how it's been in the past. Jack Leiter in the rotation to start the season. Wyatt Langford, Evan Carter action there. Max Schumann, short print. On top right there is our Ronald Acuna Jr., perfectly programmed. Atlanta Braves, Josh Thompson with the Ronald Acuna Jr. Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Victor Scott II showing up. Matt Sauer. That's a variation. That's one of the ones I can spot. That's the black and white variation for Matt Sauer. Royals, Todd Kramer taking that one. Let's go, Todd. Hold on a second, Todd. That sleeve looks funny. Get you in a better looking sleeve there. Matt Sauer with the black and white variation. All right, let me grab a couple more sleeves out here. Getting low. More than a couple. This Will Klein is one of those high number cards. Yeah, the high number aren't necessarily superstars or anything like that. It's always very unique who they put in those. Jared Jones. Hey, there we go. Tigers. Dennis Maurer. Parker Meadows. Nice one right there. Parker Meadows, rookie autograph. Detroit Tigers. All these are on card. Really nice to see that. 3 autos in today's break. I like it. Parker Meadows. Detroit Tigers. On the board. Jackson Rutledge. Actually pulled his autograph earlier. Nationals, Terry Zona. This time taking the blue border variation. Blue border. Jackson Rutledge. Anthony Molina. Jake Cronenworth had a go-ahead homer in the 8th yesterday to pull it out for those Pods. Hold on a second. I'll go back to it. Kenta Maeda for the Tigers. Wyatt Langford. To 225, Kyron Paris for the Angels. Kyron Paris. Phillies and rookie pitchers there for the Royals. I was trying to go back to that Cronenworth. Okay. Color looked a little different. I was thinking it might be a variation. Kyron Paris for the Angels right there to 225. Angels, Dennis Maurer. People have been talking the Angels up in this product. Pretty good checklist they've got there. If you like this product as much as I do, after seeing this break, there's another image variation. Andy Pajes for the Dodgers. We'll take a look at that here in just a second. We've got a half case pick your player break. Auctions start on Tuesday, about noon Eastern. Alphabetical order, player going off every minute. We'll have 700 plus players in the auction. Image variation for Andy Pajes for the Dodgers and Landon Varley. Andy Pajes. All right. To $6.99, Kevin Newman. Kevin Newman to $6.99. Jack Centurio for the Brew Crew. Vladdy, who likes to party? This is the aqua border there for the Blue Jays and Marcus Fulci. I think I said that right, aqua. Trevor Rogers also for the Orioles right there. That's Jorge Ortiz Hill. Jackson Merrill. Shota wasn't with him this time, was he? Kevin Newman, the big red machine. Bernard Newton Jr. taking that one. Hang around after we're done with this stack here. We will get in a recap and go back through all the hits. All the premium hits. Checking for our variations. Don't see any there. Next stack. Landon Knack. Juan Marichal, San Francisco Giants. There's Shota. Shota Imanaga for the Cubbies. Now and then, that's Fernando Tatis Jr. for the San Diego Padres. Looking for any variations. See a blue coming here. That's Jorge Soler, Atlanta Braves. Josh Thompson with the blue border. Forrest Whitley, Houston Astros. It's also blue border. The famous white border, blue border. Print error there on those that say white border on the back. White border, Mitchell Parker. Mitchell Parker. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a black border. Black border for Mitchell Parker. Those are shorter print, actually. Rookie for the Nationals and Terry's on. There used to only be like 50 of them. I don't know if that has changed through the years or not, so don't quote me on it. But, yeah, these used to be a shorter print, run to about 50. All right. Let me get these moved off to the side. And let's go back and get a recap really quick before we do. I have these Prism WNBA hangers, $30 bucks ripped and shipped to take a shot at Caitlin Clark tomorrow on eBay. 2024-25 totally certified basketball auctions. These end in our eBay store tomorrow night. Auction starting at 9:02 p.m. Eastern with the Hawks and going off in 2-minute intervals over the next hour. And a pick your team break dropping at 12:30 p.m. Eastern in the group tomorrow. 2 of these Topps Finest hobby boxes featuring Washington Commanders star rookie Jaden Daniels and more. Let's go back through our recap here. Paul Skeens for the Pirates. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Ronald Acuna Jr. on the perfectly programmed. We also had a perfectly programmed Ellie De La Cruz. MVP award winner Shohei Ohtani. That's the Angels version. And a Paul Skeens, a rookie performers there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Ellie De La Cruz, Reds. Ronald Acuna, Braves. Make sure I called out their teams. Paul Skeens, of course, with the Pirates. Mitchell Parker on the black border here for the Nationals. Andy Paez on the image variation for the Dodgers. Matt Sauer on the black and white for the Royals. The Blasters have one guaranteed parallel in them. Wyatt Langford on the blue border for the Rangers that they haven't had in the past. So there is that. Teoscar Hernandez for the Dodgers. Haven't seen or opened any yet. Eduardo Rodriguez on the aqua there for the D-backs. Jerickson Profar. That is a color variation for the Padres. And how about the 50th anniversary buyback right there for Andy Thornton, Chicago Cubs. Numbered hits coming at you right here. That's Kevin Newman for the Cincinnati Reds. Kyron Paris for the LA Angels. Lamont Wade Jr. for the San Francisco Giants. Leody Taveras for the Texas Rangers. Corey Lee for the Chicago White Sox. Liam Hendricks, Chicago White Sox. Michael Lorenzen, Kansas City Royals. Jared Kelenic for the Atlanta Braves. Luke Weaver for the New York Yankees. Kyle Freeland for the Colorado Rockies. Lane Thomas for the Cleveland Guardians. Mark Canha for the Detroit Tigers. Kyle Stowers there for the Baltimore Orioles. Mets, Joey Wendell for the New York Mets. Lance Lynn for the St. Louis Cardinals. And Ryan Fernandez also for the Cardinals. I see a little piece of debris in here. Oh, that's Lance Lynn. Let me get that out really quick. All right. Lance Lynn and Ryan Fernandez for the Cardinals. On the board, we got this mini for Yair Camargo for the Minnesota Twins. Tyler Glasnow, that's an image variation there for the Dodgers. And Luis Robert Jr. to $6.99 there for the White Sox. Our black refractors to 75, hobby exclusives here, 1 per box it looks like. Angels, Kevin Pillar. Giants, Keaton Wynn, Yu Darvish for the San Diego Padres, and Justin Martinez for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Over here on this side, we're going to have a Parker Meadows rookie autograph on card for the Detroit Tigers. Will Smith on the Clubhouse collection there for the Dodgers. This is Jackson Rutledge autograph for the Washington Nationals. And last but not least, Tristan Gray autograph for those Miami Marlins. We did have some box toppers. Trey Turner for the Phillies, Yandy Diaz for the Rays, and Yordan Alvarez for the Houston Astros. That's it for today's break. Do appreciate everybody joining. That was a fun one. A little bit of a marathon on this Heritage, I know, but always fun to go through these cards, find all the different variations that you can put your set together with. If anybody needs anything at all, if you have any questions, hit me up here, Justin Roper on Facebook. If I don't get back to you immediately, I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Other than that, I hope y'all have a great night. For now, peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one.